Hi everyone and welcome to Nioh. This is the demo that released yesterday, I think, or something like that. This is the beta of the game. We received the alpha. When did we receive the alpha? Like in April, was it? It was this year, right? So I totally forgot. But guys, if you want to see, I'm going to be showcasing the new levels that got released with this beta. If you want to see the previous two levels, that only one of them is in this beta and the other one is only in the alpha, just go check out my alpha coverage. I covered both levels. I think I covered them extensively, which I'm not gonna be doing here. I'm gonna just cover most of it. Although I have a really good strategy for the new cave level, with the new boss fight, the she vampire or whatever you might want to call it. Really fun boss as well, and there is an optional boss that released with this beta as well. That is another ninja guy, like a master ninja, which is really cool to fight. Actually, it pissed me off. I'm gonna be honest, it pissed me off because it was fucking hard. But once I get used to his attacks and stuff, it was really fun to actually win. Once you win, you got that feeling of reward and that you don't get in most games. I'm gonna state for the record, guys, that I'm really happy with this demo. Like, for once we actually have a demo, right? Remember demos when we get to play a little of the game and we decide if it's worth our money? Yeah, remember those times? Well, it seems like Team Ninja got this fucking right, guys, because this game feels incredibly good. It feels so methodical when you play. Like every single thing that you do, dodging, moving, running, slashing with the several different weapons that there are in the game. This is not a Ninja Gaiden type of game, guys. It's more close to Dark Souls, but it's more methodical than Dark Souls, even in his movements. Like that, this game penalizes you a lot harder if you make mistakes than actually Dark Souls does. So in a lot of ways, this game is actually harder than Dark Souls, if you want to put it that way. It's actually harder than Dark Souls. Even then, when you learn to, it's all about dying and learning how to fight, and getting used to a weapon. That's really important. If you guys want me to give you some advices, pick a weapon that you like, pick a moveset. It can be a sphere, it can be an axe, it can be a dual katana, which are really cool, the dual katanas. It can be a single katana, which I'm using right here. Pick a weapon, stick to it, and get familiar with it, because in this demo, differently from what we were seeing in the previous one, there are a new bunch of mechanics in the game. For example, the items no longer break, and oh my god, is that a good fucking decision, Team Ninja. I should applaud them, because in the alpha every single weapon broke like 10 minutes after you were using it, and it was really annoying. Now the system changed. The weapons don't actually break. You get familiar with them, and the more familiar you get with the weapon, the more damage you are going to do with it, and the more bonuses that the weapon can give you. And on top of that, if you decide to sell the weapon later because you want to get familiar with a new one, it's gonna give you more quote-unquote souls, because you sell it familiarized. Get it? It's a nice system. I like it, and nothing breaks. The breaking stuff got scrapped. Nothing breaks, so you can sell everything. You can use everything you want, although you really need to pay attention to what every weapon requires, because, for example, using an axe or something like that has strength requirements, so it's really it's a little RPG. It's more RPG than Dark Souls in that manner, that you have to pay attention to a lot of stats, which are not going to be reviewing here, guys. I'm probably going to buy this game, so we will have enough time to fool around with explanations and everything else when the game actually releases. It sadly is next year, sometime next year, I don't know. Oh, I was going to make a statement. Yeah, the statement is, besides that I really like this demo, I think this game together with Nier Automata and maybe what was the other game that looked really fucking cool? I don't Hellblade, was it? I think it was Hellblade. Yeah, together with Hellblade, I think those games could actually be the ones that finally, you know, make me say the PS4 is actually worth it for more than just one game. You know, that is only Bloodborne for me. I think Nioh is an exclusive for PS4. I really wish that it's not. I really wish that it releases for PC. It releases for Xbox, so everyone can play it. I don't know. I do not wish. I never wish for exclusive games. Look at this fucking fight that's coming right up. This fucking huge tongue, guys. Wow, this level is really tough. But whatever. I love the game. It has a Ninja Gaiden feeling that is just there. You know, if you play a Ninja Gaiden, you're gonna recognize it. And it has a lot of things to discover, to be honest. The demo alone is huge. It has like 4 levels. It has 2 full levels, yeah, and it has an optional boss fight, and then it has this level, which are a bunch of monsters, which are called Yokai in the game. Look at now, the game's gonna spawn this fucking like faces. I don't know what the fuck this is. And then after this, the game's gonna spawn 2 fucking huge tongue guys. That was fucking hilarious. The first time that I saw them, I said, what the fuck? Am I supposed to fight 2 of them? But you're gonna see my strategy for fighting them, and it's actually, at the end, it's actually simple. Not easy, but simple, if that makes sense. So we are at the end of this demo, guys. I wanted to speak mostly about what are my feelings about this game. I'm probably gonna get it. I already can tell that I love this game. For example, when you finish the levels, you get a Twilight version of the levels, which is basically the same levels, but everything is harder. Everything hits harder. So it's like a New Game Plus version of Nioh. You know, it's for higher levels too. So because you do go up in level in the game. So I love that. I love the replayability that they are trying to make. I love that it kinda looks like a mix between Ninja Gaiden and Dark Souls, but it actually has a lot of identity to differentiate from these 2 titles and create something new. I love the look of it. I love the look of the demons. I love the look of that realm, that thing that opens in the ground that you can actually close it now. It's another mechanic. If you time it correctly after an attack and you press R1 with your little lights that spawn, you know, around you, you can close those portals that actually hurt your stamina regeneration. And it's a really cool mechanic. I really like it. I don't know if they're gonna be going more deep into that mechanic or it's just gonna stay like that. But I like that you have an option to get stamina back faster, you know, if you got the timing right. And the timing is really strict in all accounts, in everything that the game does. So this is the end of this level, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching and take care.